The electric vehicle world is really starting to expand. Though things started off relatively small with dinky city cars, it's quickly grown to include larger SUVs and models like the two we're looking at today. The practicality-focused Volkswagen ID. Buzz and the Mercedes EQV. Both bring a lot more space than you might expect from an electric vehicle, but they go about the job of getting from A to B in distinctly different ways. Today we're going to check out what each van here has to offer and why they're worth considering. The Mercedes EQV can be seen as essentially an electric version of the people carrying V-Class. In truth, save for some small badges here and there, it's very similar to the diesel-powered model, which means it could suit people who prefer to fly a little more under the radar. Where's the charging port, you ask? It's in the front under the right-hand headlight. But what about the styling of the ID. Buzz? Well, in short, we think it looks fantastic, encapsulating some of the retro design of the original VW bus, but with a pleasantly modern twist. It's a really attractive and eye-catching thing. Take it anywhere and wherever you stop, people will ask you questions about it. For that reason, it's our winner in this section. Again, both models here take a distinctively different approach when it comes to interior design. The V-Class is traditional Mercedes in that it's pleasantly well made, packing loads of tech and very usable. Unlike the ID. Buzz, the EQV offers seating for 7, so it's arguably the most versatile here. That said, a 7-seater version of the ID. Buzz is expected to be released soon, so if you're after more space for people and their things, it might be worth hanging on. In terms of outright design and quality, we'd say that the Mercedes comes out on top here, as the ID. Buzz's rather straightforward interior doesn't quite live up to that Mad Hat exterior. The ID. Buzz sits on the same platform as cars like the ID.3 and Skoda Enyaq, so it'll probably come as no surprise that it drives more like one of those models than a fully fledged van. That's no bad thing, mind you, as it means it's comfortable and very user-friendly. The EQV instead drives, well, more like a van. You sit relatively high, obviously. It's quite a long vehicle, so you do have to be wary when parking it. Fortunately, you get plenty of parking aids such as cameras and sensors to help in this area. The two vans here drive very differently, but we'd argue that if you wanted more comfort-focused driving, then the ID. Buzz would be the one to go for. Neither of these vans, as a result of electric powertrains, should cost too much to run. The ID. Buzz uses a 77 kWh battery, which enables a range of up to 258 miles between charges. Thanks to rapid charging capability, a 5 to 80% top-up could take as little as half an hour if you're hooked up to a suitably speedy charger. The EQV gets a large 90 kWh battery, but as it's larger and heavier than the ID. Buzz, it can't quite match it for range with a total of 213 miles. Still, it's a respectable range that means the EQV isn't just restricted for shorter trips. Rapid charging the EQV means a 0 to 80% charge can be done in 45 minutes too. Prices for the ID. Buzz are quite strong, with the model range starting from £58,915. Entry-level models get 19-inch alloy wheels and LED headlights, as well as a full navigation system with 10-inch display. The infotainment, as it is on other VW models, isn't quite up to scratch and feels a little dim-witted in places. Apple CarPlay and Android Auto mean that you can get your phone mode easily though. Prices for the EQV are considerably more, at over £70,000 now, but then you are getting more seats and more interior space than the ID. Buzz. You get a full navigation system as standard, as you should for this price, though the graphics for it feel a little behind the times. Out of the two, we'd say the ID. Buzz is the better proposition value-wise. Now, both models here show a clever expansion of the EV segment. The EQV is a fine option if you're looking to transport more people than a standard 5-seater, but it's also comfortable and well equipped. though the infotainment system does feel a little behind the times. But you can't argue with the ID Buzz's technology, design and outright desirability. It's a model which isn't any less interesting because of how practical it is, and as a result, it's our winner of the two here. Thanks for watching this twin test of the Volkswagen ID Buzz and Mercedes EQV. If you've enjoyed this video, please give us a like and remember to subscribe to the Motors.co.uk YouTube channel and click that bell icon so that you're notified every time we upload a new video.